Hey, it's me, Javhet, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition on Legendary difficulty, which might go on a little bit longer than we originally intended. Sorry for all of the repetitions, just as kind of got to go until we get to the end of Mavericks. But, friendly reminder, if you're watching this and it's currently May 2021, we're going to be doing Mavericks 2, streaming every single day in May over on twitch.tv/Grohlvana. Games, prizes, events, all sorts of stuff. I'm trying to shoot for like an interesting thing to do for each day, whether it's beat a game in one sitting, or whether it's do a certain challenge, or whether it's like do squats and push-ups for every death, yada, yada, yada. We're going to try to do something for every single day. Should be a lot of fun. Please head over there and join in on the fun. I would love to hang out with y'all and say hi. In addition, please follow my socials and consider supporting me over on Patreon if you'd like. YouTube is a lot harder to carve out a living for in this day and age, as you've probably heard a lot of content creators say. So massive thanks to my patrons, and consider heading over there if you'd like to support me in a big, big, big way. But I digress. Welcome back to Skyrim, folks. So we're going to be doing some cleanup for quests, which I'm actually really excited to do, because a lot of these, as I've been saying, is stuff that we just have not. It's a lot of stuff that you do, like, you forget about. And then you're like, oh, yeah, that quest. I haven't done that in a while. Oh, and last thing, I know this is a pretty lengthy intro. Still got the webcam going. Still only hearing positive things about it. We'll keep it going. If, like I keep saying, if it's a negative thing, or people just seem to really dislike it, or if it seems to be pulling away from the videos, you know, we'll make that change. But the entire month of May is basically just super duper crunch time for making sure there's content and having a good time and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So let's get into it, shall we? We were doing the quest Rise in the East. The East Empire Company is being harassed by a group of pirates and would like me to help shut them down. If I do, the Windhelm office can reopen, and there should be some money in it for me. Okay, that'll do it. Talk to Stig Saltplank. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this quest has been kind of like, wait, what's going on for me? Which usually I try to avoid these days. But basically, yeah, we need to help the Windhelm East Empire Company open up. And there's like, yeah, they're being harassed by a group of pirates with the Shatter Shields involved. Either way, we need to talk to Stig Saltplank. Let's do that. There's also some other stuff that we're going to do in this episode. We're running through all of the rest of the quests. A lot of them are like particular locations we just haven't been to. In fact, I want to check a location real quick, because I can't remember if we did this quest or not. So where is the Ritual Stone? Is this it? The Ritual Stone. Hilgrin's Tomb, and it's not cleared. Interesting. This place apparently has a quest to it. There's a lot of dungeons in Skyrim that have their own quests. This is one of them. Also, we have to go back to Neloth, because, yeah, we did all of Neloth's, like, you know, bunch of different quests, except for the one that required 40 destruction, because we didn't have 40 destruction at the time. But now we do. So there's a really interesting one that I probably have never done, or if I've done it once. Because again, I like whenever new content comes out for an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout game, I usually like cross-reference and make sure I've done it. So there is one we can do for that, but I think we got to get lucky and actually get that. But you do have to have 40 destruction to get it.
Come now, dearie. Surely we aren't all that bad.
Just leave me alone. I've brought your mead. Now drink it and shut your filthy mouths.
Oh, we've got other things in mind for our mouths, sweetie.
Skyrim! You never usually go that far.
Oh, we've got other things.
Yeah, you said that. Jeez Louise.
What are you looking at?
Also, Stephen Russell again, and then her name is Carita, so I just thought, you know, Carita! Not you.
What are you
Not
looking
you.
at?
You. Have you heard of a pirate crew called the Blood Horkers?
Ha! Heard of them? I've been captain in a crew of them for well on 9 years now. What's it to you?
Lots of gold to be had plundering ships.
Aye, the war keeps the Empire and the locals too busy to worry about us. Halden calls it our golden age.
Literally because of the gold. Nice. Who is Halden?
Our secret ingredient, if you will. A battle mage of fearsome cunning. Runs the Blood Horkers. Makes sure the battles end right side up.
Ah, you see, I thought this guy, Stig Saltplank, ran the Blood Horkers. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of the details for this particular quest. Where would I go to join up?
Well, I can't just tell that to any skeever that washes up. From the look of you, I'm guessing you're more looking to cause some trouble for the Horkers.
Do I literally not look like... Oh, no. The brawl. Do I literally not look like the type of guy that would... Like, I'm literally the guild leader of so many guilds. 4 or 5. So, this would be quite easy, obviously. But honestly, I want to try the Gloves of the Pugilist and see if we can do this. We do have an autosave if this is just awful. But it's been quite a while since we've done a Brawl on Legendary difficulty. Brawls on Legendary difficulty are the absolute worst. But... we do have heavy armor. Actually, there's a heavy armor perk for unarmored that probably is already coming into play into Mavericks, which I'm really excited about. That might not make any sense if you didn't catch it, but yeah, if you didn't catch it. Anyways, I'm saying this like way before I've even done it, so. Do I have to beat it out of you?
Nah, it would be my pleasure.
Now, we are lucky. Oh, we have the Ebony Mail, though. I totally forgot about that. Ooh. Yeah, so actually, there's some interesting stuff. If you're a Khajiit, you get extra unarmed points. I think Argonians get 10, but I'm not even sure if they tell you that. If you're a Khajiit, you get like 15 extra points if you're unarmed. And then the Ebony Mail is dealing damage, but hopefully that doesn't make them angry. I guess we'll just have to see. But that is why I hold on to the Gloves of the Pugilist. But what are we losing out with gauntlets? One-handed attacks. Does that include punching? No, that is just considered unarmed. Right? Increases your magic by 65 points. Well, let's punch him with this, and then we'll see without it. Oh, no. Did everybody... That's exactly what I was worried about. So everybody aggroes because of the Ebony Mail. Oh, that is unfortunate. I actually did want to try this out. Okay, so we're going to have to reload that save. Huh, auto wind peek in, yeah. Unfortunately, well, we won't hear the, I've got other plans for our mouths. We've got other plans for our mouths, me hearty. That pleasant exchange. Okay, so let's take off the Ebony Mail. We're going to have to, and unfortunately, that means we're going to lose out on heavy armor too, aren't we? That sucks. But I don't think there's any way to get around it.
All that bad.
Just
What are you?
leave me alone.
Ah!
I've
Heard of them?
need.
Aye, the war keeps
Shut your filthy
our
mouths.
a battle runs the Blood Horker. Well, from the look of you, I'm guessing.
Do I
you're
have to
more
beat it
looking
out of
for-
you?
Nah, it would be my pleasure.
It would be my pleasure too if I can actually
Come on,
get some
let's see what you're made of.
heavy armor out of it. Okay, so let's try it with the gauntlets. I'm like 99.9% sure one-handed does not play into how much damage you're dealing with, you know, punching somebody. But I want to test it. We've also got Berserker Rage, obviously, which is really great, although I forgot, shoot, do we have to activate that before? Because if you activate any sort of thing, they get really mad. Not entirely sure. Might have to reload this again, but let's see.
There.
Okay, that's actually a decent amount of damage. We can actually see it, which is really nice. Just have to make sure not to attack anybody else. Yeah, this will be easy, actually. Now, there's that, but what happens if we equip the Gloves of the Pugilist? Unarmed strikes do 10 additional damage, which, again, that's like the Argonian buff, as far as I understand. So let's equip that. Yeah, that's definitely more. That is for sure more. You can actually see it. It's like basically double. Oh, we're gonna beat your butt, dude. And then, bop, bop, bop. Did we How in the heck do you whiff all three? It just doesn't even make sense. Bop. I was about to say, man, come on. I can deal with a lot of ludicrousy, but at a certain point, it gets to be like a little ludicrous.
Swinging bit of skeever bait.
Thank you.
What are you looking at?
So where are the Blood Horkers?
Halden will take my hide for this, but Skyrim's been feeling a bit confining lately. We draw counsel at Japhet's Folly. The fools in Windhelm won't go near it, which is fine by us. If you'll pardon me now, my crew needs gathering. Should be in Hammerfell before the other Horkers know who let slip their secret.
Probably a good idea, yeah. I don't think there's much honor among pirates, right? At least from the wonderful documentary, The Pirates of the Caribbean, that I've witnessed myself. Okay, so gloves of the Pugilist do make a difference, let it be known, although it probably depends on, you know, how high level the character you're punching is or whatever. Ebony Mail will put back on. Blades, gauntlets will put back on. Thank you very much, sir. Very much appreciated. Also, are you okay, ma'am?
Sorry if my father seems a bit distracted. A lot's happened.
Wait, what? Is that a quest? Can I make a request? Do you work here all day? Do you work here all day?
Yes. Ever since my mother died a few winters ago. I play songs and help with the drinks when I have the time.
You sound like a very lovely lady. Where did you learn to play?
My mother taught me. She was a bard from the college in Solitude.
Oh, I know the
I hear
place.
they accept most people who apply, if you're ever interested.
Ha, boy, do I have the story to tell you. Well, I'm actually I've done the whole thing, so yeah. Yep, it's actually very cool. It fulfills me a lot. So anyways, bye, I don't care. Okay, so let's go ahead. Yeah, and there's another quest involving somewhat of a piratey thing. Actually, I don't know if it's a pirate quest. I don't know if it's an actual quest, but it's definitely worth doing. It's one of the kind of things that even if it's not a quest, is definitely like significant enough to show off in the playthrough. Either way, report back to Orthis. So we actually want to go to the Windhelm stables and not Windhelm itself, because if we go to Windhelm, we'll be inside Windhelm. If we go to the stables, we'll be outside, which saves us a little bit of time because I guess I'm a speedrunner. It's all about those frame saves, right? Okay, let's hop over here. Let's hop over here. Let's hop down. Ow, my legs. My legs! Let's see, what should we talk about? How are you all enjoying Maverick's Part 2? That was really weird. I thought that was about to crash. What's very bizarre is, like, I haven't even started Maverick's yet. But by the time you're watching this video, I'm so ahead of time in recording. Trying, like I said, to get a recording done for every day in May, or at least the normal schedule. So that, you know, it's everyone's all good. Which, if you can't imagine, by the way, as my mom recently expressed, and she was visiting me here in Colorado, she was like, I'm worried for you. That is a lot of work. And I'm like, yeah. It sure is. Boy, it's almost like I bite off too much to chew all the time, huh? Whee! Anyways, yeah, I'm wondering, I'm hoping by the time this is going on that people are digging it. My mom was trying to make a case for me to, like, to take time off in May, to not do every single day in May. But that's kind of the goal, is to do it every single day in May, you know what I mean? That's like the allure, at least to me.
Good enough, Orthis. There's a lot of gold at stake here, and sniveling isn't gonna get it back.
I've got a top man on the job right now. He should be returning any moment.
Top man!
This must be him, then.
Hi.
Finally, someone around here that can get things done.
That's me.
Since we're short on soldiers, you'll be coming with us, too. No arguments.
I'm sorry, you can't...
Anything else you want to say?
You can't just wrap people up into your stuff. Their leader is a battle mage named Halden.
Halden? I've heard of the man, but never guessed he'd join up with some pirates. This could be even more dangerous than I thought. Head to the ships. We'll plan the assault on the way.
See, like I said, this is a really involved quest.
Out with it.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you had any more dialogue. Depart for Japhet's Folly. Oh, yeah, this is not even in Skyrim, is it? That's right. I mean, I'm sure they probably mentioned it. It's one of those things. I got a comment one time that was like, GV's so oblivious sometime. And I always mention, I'm like, oh my gosh. You try thinking of things to be funny. Instead, I know this is like a little rant thing and people don't like hearing that, but like, geez Louise, man, it's not just playing the game passively. You're actually having to provide some level of entertainment. Nah, I mean, come on, dude. Anyways, yeah, so it's like they probably mentioned that, but, you know, they're trying to stay attuned to that and listen to everything else, yada, yada, yada. Let's save the game here because we're about to take a big old trip, it would seem. We're going to keep that in case we don't get a better thumbnail. Hello?
You're the one who's coming to Japhet's Folly with us, right? You ready to go?
Yes, even though it seems like it's Folly. Now, can we prepare in any way, shape, or form? Probably not. I think we're good to go pretty much. We've got all of our tool belt stuff available. Let's go.
All aboard.
All aboard. What's crazy is actually my mom and I just did the what is it called? The Royal Gorge like train. Like there's a train in the Royal Gorge in Colorado that goes through the gorge and you get to see the beautiful scenery. Holy crap, highly recommend. It's pretty pricey, but man, the gorge actually, like being in the middle of it and going through, some of the best scenery, some of the best nature I've ever seen in my life. Definitely recommend. Highly. Hello.
I'm waiting.
What's the plan?
Well, here we are, we think.
Have we reached Japhet's Folly?
Hard to say. The weather's taken a bit of a turn here. Halden's been known to obscure his hideaways with magic.
Oh.
If we take care of him, the way should be clear to properly assault the island.
Is that my job?
You've shown yourself useful so far. All these lunks are too afraid of Halden to head in before the fog's cleared. So, if you're willing to perform one more service for the company, we could put this matter behind us for good. Take out Halden, and we'll handle the rest.
I forgot about this. Completed talk to Adelasia. Kill Halden. So yeah, wait, where the heck are we? Does it even show? Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. So is this supposed to be where it actually is, though? Because Elder Scrolls typically does things like this, where it's like, you know, oh, you're out here, but in reality, you're supposed to be at Hammerfell or something. I don't know. I'm assuming this is actually where Japhet's Folly is supposed to be, like, to the northeast of Skyrim. But yeah, that's very cool. Like, this is one of those quests that, once again, like, there's probably going to be people that are like, what the heck is this? I never even saw this. Yeah, this is a good one that's, that you don't want to miss. Either way, gotta kill the Battle Mage. Does anybody else say anything? Hi.
Need something?
No, I'm good. I'm just... Any dialogue I don't want to miss out on?
Out with it.
Okay, well, fine. I guess I'll just go do your jobs for you. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this particular quest had a lot of work put into it. Like, you would think it's a really boring one because it's like East Empire Trading Company. Meh, who cares? Oh, are we supposed to go into a cave? I don't even remember going into a cave. What the heck? Been a long time since I've done this quest in particular. To see cave. Where's the bee cave? Just a joke. The bat cave. Okay. Well, this guy I would imagine is going to be very difficult because he's a mage, and mages are some of the toughest enemies on legendary difficulty in the first place, obviously. But also, he just sounds like some sort of a boss. What are we trying to work on? I can punch that crab to death, guaranteed. Sword and shield. Yeah, terrible Pokemon game, but interesting setup here. We could do that, although we'll lose out on our sneak. So I want to test something. If we have the ebony mail and we get up to something, oh, it doesn't. Are you serious? Okay, we'll block that. Oh, you love to see that on legendary. Their health just melt away. Hit me, please. Hit me, please. Thank you so much. You are making me stronger, even if you don't realize it. I appreciate it. Filter of the Warrior is a really good potion to find. One-handed weapons do 40% more damage for 60 seconds. And I wonder if that stacks on top of the White File, on top of Berserker Rage. Do all those things stack at once? Because if so, that's a lot of damage, as our friend Phil Swift would say. Okay, hello there, Mr. Crab. Singular. Thanks so much. Boppity bop. Okay, thanks for playing. Appreciate it. Hi, you're a Blood Horker. You're the, you're one of the, what's the word? Eponymous? Because titular wouldn't make sense, right? Hit me again. That's my boy. Yeah, there's a block. Titular wouldn't make sense. Oh, you just have the lame old bandit, oh, look, there's heavy armor too, nice. You just have the lame old bandit dialogue. That's not cool. Okay, let's go to, close wounds up here. So yeah, we can work on heavy armor. There's restoration. Nice. We can work on heavy armor. We can work on restoration. We can work on magic of different stuff, and we can work on block. And I feel like that's a, you know, even though it's going to be very slow going. Should we change the stones, I wonder, to go towards that? Because, gosh, you just do not feel that mage's stone, you know, progress at all. You don't feel it whatsoever. You know what I mean? It's like, man, you have the 20% extra mages. Well, no, we want the Lover Stone. Yeah, I always forget how good the Lover Stone actually is. Unless you have the Ethereal Crown and you can stack it up. And I still don't know why we can't get the Lover's bonus or the Well-Rested bonus. We should be able to get that, right? Okay, so the mage is in here for sure. We've got our quest marker in this very location. That's very sad, actually, even for a bandit. She said she'd wait for me, but they never wait. That's sad, man. I wonder if that's true. I wonder if, you know, whatever your relationship status is.
Wizards. That's power. But they got that secret magic. Turn wood.
Okay, hold on. What you're saying is lovely, but I need to do a big, fat, giant, like, stack of damage on this guy. Also notice when we equip this in our left hand, it's facing the other way for some weird reason. Yeah! Oh my god, I actually did a stealth attack for once, and it killed him in one hit, too. Very nice. 3 times damage. Awesome. Okay, well, there's a lot of people talking. If I can clear them out quickly, I'd prefer that to drawing out the fight over 20,000 years. Okay? Don't look at me. Don't you look at me. Don't look at me. Don't you look at me. Blood Horker. Hold on. No. That's a little bit too lit for... Okay, we did get the sneak. Yeah. Absolutely brutal. What's interesting is we've got an interesting build as well. We've got the bleed damage from the axes, but we've also got the ebony mail ticking away as well. So I don't know. It's probably not doing much at all. But you know, we got a little bit of a dot. A little bit of a dot going, just a tiny bit. Okay, that was relatively easy. I'm really missing spamming my LB button to do some cool rolls. Looks like he might be behind here just for time's sake. I'm going to save. I know I always save for time's sake, but I just don't want to go back all the way because of some ridiculous, like, one-shot spell, which very much could happen, right? What do we got in the chest? A flawless diamond, a flawless sapphire, a garnet, gold, and a lockpick. Fantastic. What do we have over here? Unlock Skyrim requires key. Huh, it's almost as if they're saying, beat the boss first, GV, then the way shall be open. Yeah, for anybody watching that has no idea what we're trying to do right now, we are trying to help our East Empire Company friends assault these pirates to put a stop to their piratey stuff. There's some little things that'll come out of that. And to do that, we need to kill this battle mage, and this is like an interesting thing because apparently this battle mage has like a... Whoa, jeez. Has the ability to, like, blanket this island in a shroud of clouds or something so they can't, like, approach. Okay. Okay, now I know when we do that, we're making a lot of sound, but it looks like that's okay. And I'm gonna guess is he downstairs or he must be upstairs, because if he was down here, he'd be right there, right? No, maybe not, because this keeps going down and down and down and down. So I'm gonna put these away and run to the top, because we might as well fully explore this whole place. We've already been to most of it. Let's go over here. Oh, this does go up. Usually they put the boss at the very top, though, but it's interesting that it goes down as well. Okay, nothing there. Got a bit of a soul gem, thank you. Let's go ahead and charge up our weapons so that we can get some of those soul gems filled up. Fang, and then let's do the Azura's Star, the Black Star, in fact, and then Fury, let's do a common soul gem and a grand, yeah, once the soul gem is filled, since this grand soul gem is filled with like whatever that is, a petty or a common soul, it's pretty much useless, right? You can't somehow take the soul out and then fill it with a grand soul, right? So I'll just use that, and then we'll use that. Okay, and now we can get some souls back because Fang in the right hand or whatever, Fang or Fury, whatever the heck it is, I always forget, has the fiery soul trap enchantment, meaning we're not only dealing extra damage. Oh, that's Halden right there. Halden, if you're looking for feedback, I can tell you that I don't really like poison meat myself. I prefer just meat that's not been poisoned, but that's just me. Oh, no. Buddy, you're gonna make me buff all the way up. Just forget that I exist. Just forget that I exist. You're gonna make me buff all the way up, dude. And there it is. All right, well, I didn't want to have to do this. We're gonna use Berserker Rage. Pop that just in time. Look at that big, massive damage he just did to me. Okay, we're gonna do Berserker Rage, and I'm just gonna use, well, we won't use the other potion because I want to hold on to that for when we need it, but I think if we use the white phial, one-handed weapons do 50% more damage for 60 seconds. This should just absolutely destroy him, I'm betting. Okay, so hold on. Don't you do it. I'm gonna dodge it. Oh yeah, quite easy indeed. Completed kill Halden. Report back to Adelaisa. Or Adelasia? That's not a name that's very typical of a Imperial, right? Imperials don't usually have names that sound like that. Horker meat. Restore 1 point of health. Yes, please. Japhet's Folly key, which we actually need, from what I understand, to get out of here because it says require key, and when it requires a key, go figure it needs a key. Can't just lockpick your way through that. Let's take all the soul gems. Thank you. We got a big old chest here with, pretend that doesn't exist. Flawless amethyst, flawless sapphire, gold patty soul gem, potion of extreme stamina, sapphire, and scaled bracers of eminent wielding. One-handed attacks do 30% more damage, which we definitely already have because that's literally the enchantment we're using, right? Okay, now we need to go back to the middle level from what I understand, but I want to check out all the way to the bottom. I want to see, because we've already fully explored this entire place. And I think that's it. I think once we go outside, even though they're going to be assaulting, like, the mainland, I don't think there's anything left on the island to fight from what I remember, although I could be wrong. So where was the path that we oh, hello, Jet. Well, I still have... actually, guys, you're called Blood Horkers right now, but in fact, you're going to be Fire Horkers, which is just about one of the top 10 dumbest things I think I've ever said. We're going to go to Powers. We're going to go to Secret of Arcana. Hold on. It takes some little, a little bit of dexterity here. Okay. Now, if you guys don't mind. Thanks so much. I was gonna say that I could really use some destruction leveling up, if you don't mind, and I really appreciate it, guys. That means a lot. Destruction is just an absolute chore to grind. I'm sure you guys have been there. You guys seem like genuinely really smart men, and when I say that, I'm lying to you, but at the same time, I'm trying to be nice. Iron war axe, some meat, nothing much there. We got an apprentice lock on a chest over here. There it is. What's inside of this? Flawless. Okay, we're getting so many gosh darn gems. How in the heck am I gonna sell this stuff, man? I really should not have reset the speech perks, because basically I'm just gonna have to do that again. There's another potion of the warrior, by the way, so that was nice. Gonna have to reset some perks again and then grab the, ooh, slaughterfish scales. What are those, briar hearts? Oh, wow. You don't see those every day. I'm gonna try not to take any more poisons because we have quite a lot of potions and poisons. Unlock wooden door with an expert lock. Interesting. And we've got the sweet spot right off the bat. Okay, so the thing flew to the left. That's one of those god ones where the sweet spot is just like right on you. Right on where you're starting, basically. Now, what do we have in here? This is interesting. Oh, Japhet! Wow! Look at that. Okay, so Japhet's Folly is the place we're at, and that's Japhet right there. It's a Draugr that's dead. Orcish Sword of Freezing. Japhet's Journal. Wow, look at that. Okay, that's... The reason I'm excited is because it's not every day that you, like, fully explore a Skyrim location and find something actually interesting. Because, you know, some of the time it's like Oblivion where you go through the whole entire thing and you don't, like, see any specific thing at all. Okay, so it's down here, which means it's probably right around there. Perfect. That was a master lock. Always feels good when you have no lockpicking person can open one of those suckers up. Flawless Garnet, Gold, Ruby, Scroll of Bane of the Undead, and Leather Helmet. Don't want none of that. Wait, why did that say that was better than my current helmet? How is that even possible? Items, apparel, Daedric Helmet. What? Heavy armor, armor 128. And then this thing, leather helmet, light armor, but it's got the little up arrow on the leather helmet in the item list. Why is that? Because we have, that would, like, that's better than any light armor that we have, maybe. Okay, anyways, Japhet's Journal. Okay, let's see how long this is. Please don't be too long because I actually am curious. Okay, that's not too long, and I kind of spoiled the end there for me. Okay, how would Japhet sound? Maybe like a pirate? I don't actually know what Japhet is. A smaller band then was expected to join with me departing Dawnstar. Apparently the local word is that this island is unfit for any sort of habitation, owing to spirits and ill-favored weather. No matter, more space for the loyal few, though the building of the Citadel may prove to be time-consuming. This first winter was difficult, with the abandonment of many men and women to return to their families on the mainland. A culling of the herd. Let us lose the faithless, the weak, and those who lack the fortitude to persevere. The stories of ghosts inhabiting this place are just stories. They frighten away more of those who would weep like children when their shadows flicker in the firelight. Me and my closest remain, ever vigilant. I find little need for additional company. The cold and winds seem to finally have driven off the last of those who would fancy themselves to be my compatriots. I have no need of their indolence. Let those who look upon Japhet's fortress be afraid and know the great man who conquered this accursed island. Now even my more trusted go-betweens have stopped making their regular deliveries of food and supplies to the fortress. I must now become self-sufficient and farm the land as my father did. The rocks are unyielding, and my grain grows short, but I will not abandon my greatest creation. I will weather the storm and fend off the ghosts and bite into the wind, such that all might sing songs of my great settlement. I'm starting to think that the stories of the ghosts may have a kernel of truth to them, or else it's simply the hunger talking. The ghosts are speaking to me now. The more of this ice moss that I eat, the more clearly I can hear them. They are telling me it was a mistake to come here, as if I didn't already know that. Oh, gods, help me! Huh. So what actually happened here, I wonder? How did this man become a Draugr, first of all? I mean, they probably... The game's probably just like, this looks creepy. Let's just make him a Draugr, I guess there. But yeah, so I guess it's one of those things where he really tried to carve out a living for himself at a place that the universe was just being like, no, don't do it here. It's a folly. And then it was. Although we didn't really understand why it was a mistake, right? They didn't really go into that. I guess you just have to infer, but it sounds like maybe he just went crazy and started eating ice moss and didn't have food. I don't really know exactly why. That's kind of odd. Also, did we explore the rest of this stuff back here? Because I don't remember this little blazing area. Oh, look at this. we got a little secret on our hands. And probably not an actual secret, but probably like a little location where we're gonna get stuck and then I'm going to rage. This chest is empty, so we have indeed been here. Okay, well, we're going to end this episode here because I don't remember exactly what comes after this, and whatever it gets to be this time, I don't want to rush. Once again, Maverites, every single day in May. Stop on over the Twitch channel. We'll be going live like every day, and my throat's going to be absolutely shredded like shredded cheese. Massive thanks to the people over on Patreon. Thank you so much for supporting me in what I do. And thanks everybody for just watching and hopefully having a good time. And I will see you all either on Twitch or here on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. See you there. Bye. Hey, it's me, GV. Thanks so much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to watch more of me, I'm live on Twitch pretty much every day. Link in the description. If you want to support what I do, Patreon is the best way. Link is in the description. And either way, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.